Welcome back everybody, let's play Viva Piñata. You know, I might have been wrong when I said that we finally finished our first garden. Because I think the farm was actually the first garden we finished. Calm down there. I've heard these guys have such fleshy mouths. It's really awkward to see. What are they doing? Calm down. Anyways, we have a few things going on. One, we need somebody to eat this, a flutterscotch, but our other flutterscotch got stuck and depressed over here. Now they're no longer here. We don't need a worm here, I don't believe. Get rid of the worm. Of course I can just get one super quickly from Gretchen if I need one. So there's some irony in that we currently need more water for these Chippos, but their house takes up such a massive amount of space that we have a lot less water than we would have otherwise if it wasn't for them. I would happily get rid of this, actually, if it wasn't for the fact that we still need these. We need these guys here for the moment so we can breed them, because we need, well, we haven't bred them yet, and we need a second green flutterscotch to be able to do that, and hence this thing here. So I guess what we'll do is we'll try thinning out some of the paths here. That's what we'll start out with. I don't think there are any islands or anything I want to get rid of outright. Aside from this one, which we can't get rid of yet. All these fir cones, jeez. They're not doing anything good for me. They tend to attract fizzly bears. I don't need fizzly bears. I don't have one. Stop asking me for things I don't have. Oh! I forgot. Did I tell Gresham to catch a flutterscotch for me? I think I did.
No job too small. Here you go.
Nice. I completely forgotten that. Just in frustration. Eat this. So there's another one right here. Well, it won't hurt. Hey, look, Toad. Eat that guy. He turns his head, turns his back, very kindly. I have another one. Right at that same moment, I could have saved myself some money. Oh well. Go. Took a moment to eat that life candy for some reason. Oh. There we go. And you can eat our other friend here. They are friends and food. I don't think you're eating your friend like you're supposed to. Eat your friend. Friend is for eating. What are you? Oh. Are you coming on now? I feel like you're not. Go, dude. So I guess we'll just let this other flutterscotch be here. Maybe. I don't know. I could get like half cash back or something. Yeah. If I wanted. No, no. No. I need to have water right now. I need you to not be here.
Giving ruffians chocolate coins can...
A Perry boat? What? Oh, I see why. Stop! No, don't go through here.
Giving ruffians chocolate coins can convince...
Ah! Stop that. Why do you do this, game? Did you not think about the fact that you made these guys do this? You have to pay them to make them not vandalize your garden, but they've vandalized your garden anyways. Guys, stop it. Oh shoot, I actually want Nelly to be sad. Be happy, Nelly. The fighting will stop eventually. I can get rid of these guys momentarily, actually. Ah, no, don't go in there. Darn it, I was going in there. Oh my god. Stop that, you're done, you're gone. Okay. Might have to get Nelly some new clothes. If this continues. No, Nelly's better. Get rid of these as well. I also had these guys eating the the birds of paradise, but I'm not going to work on that right now. I want to get rid of these Lickatoads so they stop making everybody fight. And so I can get rid of the house. That'll make life a lot easier too. Oh, there's another Flutterscotch. Finally, after all this time though, we can get these low-level Piñatas bred. Kind of weird that it took us this long. What's this supposed to be? It looks like honeycomb or something. Okay. Good job. Please don't step on sad piñatas. That is a very unfortunate thing about the smaller piñatas. They tend to become sad because things stand on them all the time. Especially when you have guys like this. I think Norm's about to get stepped on. How are they just standing on top of flowing... Whoa! Flowing mud. Whoops. I don't know if you heard that. That's my controller vibrating very loudly. Okay, so I'll just sell their house as soon as their egg hatches. And in the meantime, I guess I will have these guys eat these so I can get rid of them. Oh, you actually have Ian for Birds of Paradise. Okay. But you have not? That's what I thought. Okay. I don't know how many they have eaten. No, don't become more sad, Norm. I don't know if piñatas need to be like at minimum happiness for a certain amount of time to actually leave, or what. It would also help if they had a home so they could stay, so things wouldn't be waking them up. Should have hit the Lickatoad instead, actually. But, oh well. So I'm not quite sure how using water to end fights works. No, watering both of them didn't work. Watering both of them worked once, it seemed like. Eat more. Oh my god, you guys. Why are you both here? Why do they insist on being here? Go away. Stop being next to things you hate. Okay, cool. So that's Eden. Dude, go away. I'm not allowed to sell this. Now I am. For some reason the sell option just doesn't appear on it. Yeah, so I'm guessing that these guys would be less sad if I didn't have the issue of them not having a house, because then they could go inside their house and not be stepped on, not be woken up, things that make them sad. And they'd also be able to stay away from these guys, although they are also in theory capable of staying away from them right now too. They just refuse to do it. Okay. You're hatched? Cool. I'm just gonna go right on through there? Good job. Well, in that case, you don't need a house, in fact. I'm not really concerned about your happiness, to be honest. You are not a valuable piñata here. I mean, you're thematically correct, so to speak. But you get in fights with other piñatas that care more about, because they have seniority and whatnot, so... not too worried about you. You've also just been a massive nuisance in general. Not nearly as much as some other piñatas. in other gardens. Or even in this garden. But still. Lots of piñatas here that are now going without houses though. It's kind of unfortunate. And it's getting worse right now because we need to dig up more and more water for those chippos. I think it was we needed 70 square penometers of water in here. Let's see how close we are right now. I do kind of like that all this isn't totally dug out. It gives it more texture underneath. And you can make it totally dug out if you want to make it look more flat on the bottom, but I don't think it looks quite as nice. Anyways. Okay, so we have this much left to do, I believe. Anybody sad? And these Piñatas can return to normal sadness, or not sadness, pretty quickly. Which I guess is a good thing. But what? Psst. Game. There we go. See, I knew he'd go in a cocoon. Might as well get more money off of him when I sell him, I suppose. So I'll wait for him to hatch out the cocoon first. I could have some of these on separate islands, I guess. I just figured it would make sense to have everything connected a little bit. If this is on a separate island, though, it makes sense to do the same thing with some other stuff. Hatched, sleeping. Interesting. Never even named these guys. Oh well. Still, just not something I want to have here since they always fight with other piñatas. I can't really prevent that from happening if they're going to be here, unless I try to fence them off, but this isn't really a garden that is well suited for fencing anywhere. It will end up being that I have to get rid of this path entirely and just let the coconut house be on its own island. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If I have to do it, I will. Because otherwise, the path is already super skinny. Get out. One day, I assure you. We'll eventually get rid of the last sour piñata. We just haven't gone to that garden yet. We'll probably go there after this garden, actually, which we're almost done with. I think after we breed the chippos, actually, we will be done. Unless we decide to get Master Romancer for the chippos, which we might. That's a very real possibility. Because we still need to get Master Romancer with a few other piñatas. The chippos would be a fine option. It would be nice actually to have a bit more substance to this here. Maybe make it a bit more, maybe have it go out here and then bend back or something. I'm not sure. So of course that's still not done. How are we doing on dirt though versus water? Not very good. Cool. So no way we'll be able to get away with not doing this. At the very least, I want to be able to have a path going. That reminds me, I still never bought the best shovel handle. Who gets this? Norm? I guess I could finally get the best shovel upgrades. Everybody's running up to it. Let's do that. I don't really see much reason not to at this point. We don't need the money.
I'm sure we can find you a bargain to start the day.
So, last 3 things. It's not even much, actually. Jeez.
My thanks to you. An honor and a privilege, as always. The traders.
Okay. So this is the fully upgraded shovel. I think it looks especially pretty. We'll end off the episode actually by seeing what these things do. So the Stardo's head is something kind of interesting. I've never had a need for it, but it's an interesting upgrade. Exactly the same frequency as the Stardos. Yep, so you can stun him. Which, I mean, you shouldn't have to have problems with the Stardos anyways, frankly. Just don't let your Piñatas get sick, and if they do, then just, oh, he blinks. Then just heal your Piñatas, it's cheap. Yep, so basically, it's like a metal detector. Whenever you're above something like that candy that I accidentally dug out earlier, you can dig a hole or dig out water, either one. It will make a beeping sound to tell you that you can dig a hole and have something pop up out of it. It's not very useful at all, frankly, but whatever. Yeah, it doesn't even say like what it does. What's good about it? It doesn't tell you. I still don't know what handles actually do. Doesn't tell me anything. Your swipes are more effective. I don't know what that means though. Like longer stun time? As far as I can tell, nothing ever increases your damage. If I just looked at that one. I don't know. Maybe I should look it up on the wiki at some point. See if these actually do anything. This one sounds really impractical. Why would it be toughest? It's gold. Anyways, so I never upgraded my shovel up until now, beyond what I'd already done, because I never felt the need to. Because there was just no... As far as I could like, the additional functionalities that I could have gotten, that I now have, didn't seem helpful at all. I never used them. In any case, I'll see you guys next time, the next episode of Let's Play Viva Piñata. When hopefully we get Chico's breeding. Somehow. Some way. Bye everyone. And then we won't be done here yet, because then I'll get Master Romancer reward, probably. Bye though.